Hey guys, Nerd Squad Films here. I am terribly sick, so I have to use a text-to-speech voice like Stephen Hawking. Anyway, I want to say thank you all for being so patient with me. I am extremely sorry for the lack of proper uploads lately. I have not been posting many videos this year due to school and, being honest here, procrastination. The original recording of this video had to be scrapped due to my inability to speak without coughing violently. Here is a small clip of what it was like. Skip to this timestamp if you do not like hearing coughs.
I absolutely love you all. Stay.
Sorry you had to hear that. Well, as I was saying, I want to apologize for the lack of true content lately. I deleted my Discord since the Sonic Underground theme song video because I was not happy with how popular the video had gotten. Frankly, it overwhelmed me knowing that my most popular video was that specific one. Sorry if you liked that video, I was just really disappointed with it. I hope you all understand. Also, no disrespect to the Sonic Movie Discord server. You guys are awesome and I love chatting with you all. Haha. Now that I got that out of the way, here is the true reason why I made this video. My plans for the future of this YouTube channel. Due to, like I mentioned before, school and procrastination, Sonic Legacy has been delayed for, like, the 85th time in 2 years, I think. I don't really like how the script for it turned out, so I've been telling myself I would remake it, but I haven't done it yet. The script is 2 years old and I'm just now remaking it. Bruh. Don't get me wrong, the plot is essentially going to be the same. Sonic teams up with Infinite, Tails turns into Myriad and becomes evil. Blah blah blah, spoilers I will not mention. I just think the dialogue and writing kind of sucked. I don't want to diss my own work. I spent a long time making this, but, well, the point I am trying to get at is, I have a lot of projects that I want to work on, projects that I think about depending on what my hyperfixation is. At one point, it was Despicable Me. That was a weird time for me. Just be glad I did not upload any of it. It was mainly just fan fictions I made about Vector and the other villains teaming up, and him being a Grimwalker. It was essentially a tribute to Shane Willis Productions video, where he ranks all the Illumination movies and makes a joke theory about Vector being a clone of the real one that died.
The Vector Grimwalker theory. You see, Mr. Perkins has clearly been cloning Vector and killing off each clone when they don't live up to his standards. The Vector we see in Despicable Me is completely different from the one pictured in Rise of Gru. But hey, that's just an objective fact, because there's no other explanation.
If I ever upload anything about it, well, now you know why. But I am getting off track. The main thing that I have been focusing on a lot recently, my #1 priority, is the Water War, if anyone remembers that. It was that one Gacha Life series from the beginning of my channel that I stopped working on because I was incredibly burned out because I was 13 and did not realize that making a series takes ages and a lot of energy out of you. This who know me personally know that this quote-unquote series has changed a lot over the past few years. Charles is not the villain anymore, he is the hero. The character Gigi does not exist anymore, because she is not longer relevant to the plot. Henry is a goat instead of a human. Actually, technically he is a satyr, also known as a faun, from Greek and Roman mythology. In fact, most of the characters you see in the trailer, with a few exceptions, have practically been abandoned, as much as I hate to admit. Especially Mason. He is canonically dead. He was the product of a bygone era when I used to have a crush on the sniper from Team Fortress 2. Which is how the furry allegations started. He is dead. Forever. He is dead. Enough with the furry allegations. Please. I do not really have any plans for them, or how they would fit into the plot. But I do have other plans. The name will most likely be changed in the future. Back when I started working on the show, way back in 2017, it was about water guns being stolen. But it is not about that anymore, so the name does not make sense. That is why I plan on changing it. Anyway, here is a little rundown of the series. New plot. Here we go. Charles Madison's life was anything but ordinary. The stress of searching for a home and a job, coupled with the sudden disappearance of his wife, had taken a toll on him. At 27, he felt like a shell of his former self, struggling to keep his life together. One late night, as he is putting up missing posters down at the New York City subway station, Charles feels as if someone is watching him. He is not alone. He looks around, but doesn't see anyone, at least not until he turns around. In the distance, he sees a 6'3", muscular goat man, smoking a blunt, staring straight at him. There is something about the goat that seems so familiar to him, but he can't quite figure out why. And then, it clicks. That's his old friend, Henry Romano. He starts remembering all those times they used to play with each other when they were younger. His face does not show it, but for a brief moment, he is happy. But he dismisses the nostalgia upon the realization, or rather, a dreadful reminder that his friend is now a mafia boss, one of the most dangerous men in the city. "Can I help you?" he asks. Henry had been observing him for a while. He had seen all those posters he plastered around the city and felt pity for him. Little does Charles know, Henry is about to offer him a solution. The price higher than he could ever imagine. Neither of them realize the Pandora's box they have opened, the domino chain of events that will eventually lead to the most important event in their lives. This is the night their lives change forever. And there you have it, the plot of the new and improved Water War. Still workshopping the name. This is my true passion project, and I am looking forward to showing it to you all. That's all for now. I love you guys. Stay safe out there. And don't forget to stay weird.